You say your war is over.
Oh
Well,
my.
maybe the one out there is, but not the one inside you.
When Muscle magazine first featured Dan Hester, he was less than a bantamweight, a mere 130 pounds. Now he's a full-fledged middleweight and a threat at the upcoming NPC National Championship. Andy Stevens follows this rising star in the Cybergenic Star Profile.
He was only 21 when he first appeared on the contest scene. It was the 1990 NPC Ironman Championship, weighing a mere 142 pounds. You knew Danny Hester had potential, but like with all newcomers, you had to ask, how much? He appeared again just a couple of months later at the 1991 Los Angeles Championship, but this time he was a lightweight, a full 8 pounds heavier. He won his weight class and all of a sudden was recognized by the NPC judges as someone that meant business and was committed to furthering his amateur bodybuilding career. With the advice of confidants, trainers, and judges, Danny took the next year off from competition and just plain trained heavy. His light body frame had to fill out if he was to compete against the big boys. But even with his efforts, it all seemed too easy for Danny. The gains came almost overnight. The next time Danny stepped on stage, he was a full-fledged lightweight, right at the top of his class. He barely lost in a highly controversial decision at the 1992 NPC California Championship. And just 2 months later, placed third at his first national level event, the USA Championships in Santa Monica. He impressed the national NPC judges so much that they encouraged him onto the national championship, where Danny placed fourth. Another year of training was in store for Danny, and another 15 pounds of muscle on his 5'5" body frame. He hammered the weights all year to attain his goal of becoming a middleweight. Far-fetched? Not for Danny. He came into the 1993 California Championships with the added pounds that earned him a class victory. 30 pounds of muscle in just 30 months. A pound a month. It was enough to earn the respect of the officials, who now regard Danny as one of the threats entering the upcoming NPC Nationals. But, as Danny will tell you himself, all the accolades in the world won't earn success.
Well, as far as now, I've made a lot of improvements going into that show, and it shows, because I won Middleweight California, 1993. And I'm very proud of it. I think, in a way, it helped me as far as confidence, knowing that I can achieve in this sport.
Now that Danny is on the verge of becoming a professional, his training regimen has taken on a whole new role.
I have a lot of people that say they're my friends, and if they're really my friends, they want to see me achieve. And these 2.5 months to the Nationals, this is what I'm going to see who my friends are. My friends are going to be the ones that help me, that motivate me, tell me I look awful, so I'll kick my butt. And if they have to, mug me in the club, take me home, feed me, make sure I don't go out, train hard, lock me up in the gym, take away my car, anything.
It seems that Danny is relying more on his friends than himself to make it to the top of the national championship. Is it an excuse for failure of a bodybuilder that expects his gains to come just as easy as before?
If I can make that much of an impact at the Nationals, I'm going to be ready to compete against the pros. But I'm going to have to put on quite a bit more size, and that's going to take a lot more dedication. I think I arrived to the caliber that's needed. If the contest doesn't look like it's going to be too hard, then I won't train that hard. So if the competition looks stiff, I'm not going to go up there and get blown off the stage. I've never been blown off the stage yet.
From the first time Danny Hester stepped on stage, you knew he was something special among bodybuilders. God-given genetics don't come along very often. Will Danny realize his potential and materialize it into a champion body?